conspiracies, that vaccines are so dangerous. It boils me, because it's like, do you not think that, like, realistically, if the government was trying to kill everybody, A, they totally would have done it by now, and B, how would they have kept all of this quiet from everybody? It's kind of like when people say the moon landing was fake. Like, really? Do you think that many people could have kept that quiet for this long? Like, not to mention, so. We've been vaccinating our dogs every year for like the last 40 years. My brain explodes.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's sad that in 2019 there are people that still think these ways. I mean, they're setting back society and culture decades, hundreds, if not hundreds of years on some of these things, and it's just why they're fighting progress. Why they're fighting people that give them the information, the factual information, and why they don't believe it in lieu of whatever crazy conspiracy theory that they have. I'll never be able to wrap my head around. I can't figure that shit out any longer. I don't even try. I just think that certain people, their brains aren't wired to make sense. Their brains are not wired to be rational. And they're going to buy into this bullshit a lot more than other people. Even if there's overwhelming evidence against. I mean, even in Katie's blog, she mentioned Wakefield's, that whole data study that he had that was completely fabricated. Yet, Katie, there's still people that believe it, right? There's still people that actually use his research, even though it has been debunked 6 ways to frickin' Sunday. He got arrested for it. Right? He lost his driver's license. I don't know. Did he go to jail?
It's a conspiracy that it was debunked.
Oh yeah. Because obviously that's what happened, right? It's not that he's wrong. It's just that there's they're trying to make sure that they sell their vaccines.
What kind of dog? I just have to know what kind of dog you have. I have to know what kind of dog do you have? Green?
Oh, I didn't catch that.
What kind of dog do you have?
Oh, I have Trinket is a golden retriever Labrador cross.
Oh,
okay. That sounds amazing.
Well, here's what we're going to do now. Rain, thank you very much for calling in. And Katie, we're about to switch over to something that is just happening here. So, and you've been going all day long, and I know that you're tired. So we're gonna let you go ahead and take off too, Katie. We have some flat earthers that are gonna, and conspiracy things that are gonna come in. So I'm not gonna subject you to have to hear that. But thank you so much for filling us in on everything.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Thank you, Katie.
Good
stuff. Go read her blog. It's great. It really is.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet on NonSequitur, please come over to my channel and give me some love and show me some support for this crazy lunatic without a crystal ball, okay?
Absolutely. Make sure you do that. She's on there every day. She provides great content with a bunch of amazing stories. So make sure you go and you support her. Katie, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Okay.
Give me 1 second, Kyle. I'm gotta link all these people in, so I was setting up the scene first.
Sure. Apparently,
we're doing a scene.
Rez and Fight the Flat Earth have a proposition that they're going to lay out for Russian vids. So I can't wait to hear what this is.
Do you know if Russian vids is going to take Nick Suter and the Human Codex up on his $10,000 offer?
No.
No. Okay.
No. He's not that.
Of course, he's
crazy, but he's not that crazy.
He's not. Yeah. Well, he's not. Well, he's only going to lose if out on what the expenses are, right? He doesn't have to pay up like 10,000 of his own money. But when I hear the word "scene" now, after talking to Brittany, it brings a whole different thing to my mind, because when she uses the word "scene," it's completely different than this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm learning a lot of the jargon. Yeah.
Holy
crap! She was actually really impressed that I actually went on my way to learn some BDSM language.
Hello,
yeah, she was actually really, really impressed. What?
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Reds. I think it's funny that everybody knows whenever they're trying to seek out Russian vids that he'll always be in this chat.
Right? It's like a second freaking home.
He's here more than me.
Oh my
God! Yeah,
God.
he is. He really is.
Yeah, Russian Vids has a thing for us. What can you do?
Yeah,
in all fairness,
Dave, sure.
I mean, I
Team
have
Cunt.
a thing for you too, but in a different way.
Yeah, well, that's a whole different. Yeah, let's not go there. Right?
Yeah, yours is
I told you that
reciprocated.
forbidden love is forbidden for a reason. That's why we don't talk about it.
You're my favorite Gandalf lookalike,
So
Steve.
who gets Russian Vids link?
You can send it to me, and I'll send it to him.
Okay.
I like how Russian Vids is on the bottom.
I'll send it to
No comment.
By the way, yeah,
this is great.
I fight the flat Earth. I wasn't ignoring you, by the way. I got pretty distracted. But what up,
He's
buddy?
How you doing,
salty
man?
today too.
You're extra
I
salty, are
loved
you,
you over
Steve?
the weekend. Oh, dude.
Thank you.
I didn't watch all of it. You guys had like freaking 4 hours of flat Earth over the weekend. It was ridiculously long. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I did watch some of it. But my God, I couldn't believe some of the crap that was going on there. I mean, first, when like Flat Earth Jesus. I mean, these guys are questioning your and Goddess Engineers like education, right? And I'm just thinking, okay, that's the wrong approach to take when they have literally none. And I thought it was bizarre that they were going after like, well, you know, you have because you have your background in the nuclear stuff. G has master's degree in computer science. You can't be an idiot and go into these fields. It just doesn't work that way. And yet when you ask them, well, what is your background? Oh, you know, nothing. And yet you think that you somehow magically know more than people that have actually gone to school like I did and you did on nuclear field, that they are going to be able to falsify the theory of relativity. And that's why I don't even know. I don't believe that they're serious. Maybe Flat Earth Jesus is, because I literally think he is.
Well, what did you think of that, James?
The rest of them.
It's called a double standard.
Yeah, the JM Truth was astounding to me, saying that, you know, he's got this science master's
JM
degree.
was the one doing it. Yeah, exactly. JM was.
Yeah.
That's the guy. I couldn't think of his name. Wasn't Flat Earth Jesus? Was the other guy?
So his master's in science degree is a 12-month online degree that's basically in making instruction manuals. And so now he says that he's got a master's degree in science.
That dude didn't pass second grade.
He also said that he's a biochemist and didn't know what ATP is.
Yeah, I heard. I was listening to that. I was listening during that time, and I was like, "Holy shit! This guy supposedly has a degree in biochemistry. He doesn't know what ATP is." I have videos on my own channel about ATP because it's one of Kyle's favorite subjects. He loves ATP mayonnaise. I'm like dying. I'm like, this guy is so full of crap. It's unbelievable.
Kill me now. Russian Vids, are you here?
Oh, I love that. That was best. That was the best part I've ever on bar none of the weekend, because I was listening to one
Vids.
part and I was like, holy crap. He's not in.
I got
He's not here yet.
to not talk about ATP at all ever again.
Yeah, you hate it. Kyle loves it. I love it. Actually, Kyle hates it. But
I hate it. Well, what is this? Kyle loves it. I every time I
mean that hyperbolically.
Kyle loves that as much as he loves answering his fucking phone.
Mitochondrial.
Well, let's not forget
yes.
that JM Truth
night
also thought that mass and
I was frustrated and aggravated. I had some other shit going on, and so I turned off my phone at like 9:30 and was just like, "Fuck it, I'm going to bed and I'm not talking to anybody." So it wasn't anything against you, Reds, personally. I promise. I talked to David. David,
okay. I just blamed it on your shitty iPhone.
Reds, I was actually watching your entire uncut footage from launch to the two things coming down.
Oh, how gorgeous!
Single
is it?
shot, not a. How you keep that in frame, I have no fucking idea. Magic, whatever. But that was one of the best shots. I think. I don't think anybody could have done that any better. Matter of fact, how they don't use your footage for professional things and for news footage, I have no idea. What else could they possibly want? You captured it from start to finish from both of them landing. Now, granted, you can't do both in the same shot, but you launched down one, you saw it land, you moved over the other one. First of all, I don't know how they do that, even physics-wise. It just boggles my mind, even understanding some of the physics. The amount of precision involved in that is just obscene that they were able to do that. I would have never thought that possible decades ago. So.
Well, the good news
is
that
good video.
as of right now, we have officially hit 460,000 views in 2 days.
That's not bad.
Really fucking happy about that. 3 days. And it's like, holy fucking shit. So 18,000 thumbs up. 18,000 thumbs up. That is more likes. From
It's
me,
amazing.
I
How do they land
believe I
for each
was
other?
about how far away from each other? Oh, they land right next to
Yeah,
each other.
when they
I'll
both
say
come down, they
maybe
both land
an
within.
eighth of a mile.
That's it?
That's
They look like
maybe
they're miles
6.
apart.
Yeah.
And it's,
Well, they're
kind of why we're here.
How do they do that?
Yeah,
I don't even know how that's bizarre that they can
landing
do that with that precision.
landing zone 1 and 2 are not that far apart. Yeah, they land right next to each other.
That was gorgeous.
Bits, where are you?
I was really impressed.
I sent the link over Twitter.
Oh, he's asking me for the link. I'll tell him
Oh,
on
they
my
use stereo drop. I get it. They use stereodropity. That's how they do it. I understand.
To you.
I could explain the entire mechanics of how Falcon Heavy does it, and it's pretty interesting. But yeah, the video as of right now has 460,000 views, 18,000 thumbs up. So obviously, this video was a complete fucking success, and I'm really happy with it.
And Steve, do you want to know what Russian Vid's response was when he watched the video? He was messaging you very much so. I said to him, watch it and let me know what you think. And he replied, "I saw it. Great CGI work."
Yeah, fuck. I don't think he understands what CGI is. I really don't.
I love him.
You can actually test things that are CGI. Plus, correct me if I'm wrong, Reds. There are other people out there doing photography as well. Did they all do CGI? Same thing.
Well,
exactly?
It's even worse because on this particular launch, there was somebody, I believe, in a Cessna that was filming it from the fucking air. So
Nice.
so like we have people, we have thousands of people on the ground, even people up in the fucking sky filming this shit, and this guy still isn't satisfied. I'm able to capture uncut footage from launch to landing, and he's still not happy.
If that was CGI, I got to tell you, you're probably one of the best CGI graphics artists in the history of CGI. And how you do it in real-time rendering? Oh, my, I mean, I didn't know P1000 could do real-time rendering on CGI. That's a new feature.
Yeah, and in 4K resolution?
4K resolution, too. That's a hell of a lot of processing.
Yeah. According to Russian Vids, Astronomy Live is using the same CGI.
Russian
Vids.
Where are you, Russian?
Yeah, I don't think he knows how long it would take to render something like that, even at like a 1080. How long it would take to render that kind of footage? I've done CGI stuff. It takes a very, very long time to render things. Sometimes overnight. Kyle does rendering.
Have you guys
nothing to? Yeah.
Have you guys heard the? Speaking of rendering, have you guys heard the Dell Shed Knob song?
Yeah, I was introduced to it over the weekend. I like it quite a lot.
Oh, I don't think I have. What am I in store for?
If you'll play the song that's now available on iTunes, Spotify, and all of your other music platforms, this was inspired by Dell, Beyond the Imaginary Curve. Red's Rhetoric and Jeranism track will be coming out next week. It's almost finished, but here's a preview of Dell and the title track "Shed Knobs." It's so great. While we wait on Russian Vids.
The globe is absolute bollocks. And you're just a stupid fucking bunch of knobs. The globe is absolute bollocks. And you're just a stupid fucking bunch of knobs. The globe is absolute bollocks. And you're just a stupid fucking bunch of knobs. The globe is absolute bollocks. And you're just a stupid fucking bunch of knobs.
You know what he's saying right there, too, by the way? Hey, in the oceans. All right, Dave, you can cut it off now.
The only time I ever want to listen to Dell.
Yeah.
Well, here's a preview of Red's. I'll give you guys an exclusive preview of Red's part with him and Jeranism.
Oh, God.
The Jeranism part too is him saying, "I don't have a model," and him and Red's going back and forth with a sort of this 1990s game vibe. It's pretty awesome. Hearing Jared.
By the way, I think it was Heat Shield.
I think Russian Vince is here.